Hey everyone, it's James, also known as Flame, and welcome back to another Splatoon free stream. This is actually going to be a very special stream. What you're about to witness right now is a nice look back at everything, all the good, the bad, and the everything in between that went down over the last 4 years of Splatoon 3. This game originally was teased back in 2021 and had its release date officially revealed in April to be September 9th, 2022. And you'll notice one thing right away, a lot of the free motifs that take place with the game, and you're going to see this for yourself in action. So, you'll probably notice that myself, the player character for Alterna, or Return of the Mayans, this is Neo. This is Agent Free, or as I call them, Neo Agent Free to differentiate from the Captain, the original, the OG Agent Free. So we have Callie, Captain Free, Marie, and of course, Cuttlefish, and Neo Agent Free. So, one of the first things I'm pretty sure everyone went to was Alterna, when this was basically the solo campaign, and it's where most players got their start for Splatoon 3, myself included. I did play in the Splatfest world premiere. That was definitely something interesting. Alterna was pretty much the hero mode of this game, similar to how Octo Valley was the hero mode in Splatoon 1, and Splatoon 2's hero mode had Octo Canyon. Those two game modes themselves pretty much were the same, basically Rescue Great Savage for Neotarians. Splatoon 2 had a bit of an extra bit of edge on the side, with Callie dressing incredibly skimpy by way of getting carried hostage by the Neotarians. And I don't know about you guys, but I kind of wish that they had they did a better way of the Villainy Idol twist, which they did pretty well with Splatoon 3. Deep Cut serve as enemies, at least they serve as the enemies at first. And eventually, they become your allies. I think what's pretty unique is that while we pretty much knew about Return of the Mayans that Deep Cut were going to make an appearance, hell, if you look in the some of the promotional art, the masks in Return of the Mayans eventually were revealed to be Deep Cut's masks as well, including the sharks and eels, topping it off with the final reveal being their villainy role. Deep Cut would become the new face of Splatoon 3, similar to the way that Callie and Marie in Splatoon 1 were the faces of the game, while in Splatoon 2 that were Pearl and Marina. More about each of those later. And one of the things we knew pretty much right away was there was going to be major paid DLC, whatever that was, we didn't know at the time. But hey, we got some pretty good Splatfests. Return of the Mayans itself does heavily resemble that of Octo Expansion, but does also take influence from Octo Valley and Octo Canyon as well. During this era, we had a few different Splatfests, specifically the Gear vs. Grub vs. Fun Splatfest. I voted on Team Food. I lost. Then we had ourselves the Pokemon Splatfest, which was nice. Loved the fact that we got Team Walk as a pick. And then afterwards, I went on Team Fire because I was several fire types. And for the fire types, I ended up losing. We got a complete big man sweep. Just for the record, Tricolor Turf War originally when it came out in the Splatfest World Premiere up until version 2.0, it was notorious for being unbalanced at times. Number one, because the defenders were all, the first place team was always locked into defending, I would randomly get shunted into Tricolor Turf War, number one. And number two, during that time, there were chances where you could go an entire fest without playing Tricolor Turf War. How you doing, Callie, my girl, my lady? Now, I know what you're thinking, James. it's nice that Callie follows us around Alterna. Yeah, it is. But I feel like this was Nintendo's way of saying, see, she's actually here. Now will you leave us the hell alone? I think it's safe to say 9 out of 10 times when Nintendo listens to some of their fans, it's usually not because they want to, it's basically so they'll get out of their hair. But yeah, but in Return of the Malians, you basically had to stop Mr. Grizz from using that rocket that was loaded with furry goo, or fuzzy ooze, from launching it into space and then spraying the furry goo all across the planet in order to bring the Malian life back. Yeah, those who played Salmon Run, yeah. Thanks for funding the apocalypse. And in retaliation, we will get ourselves the big runs. Salmon Run was new or revamped and now was open 24/7 365. In addition to several new moves such as being able to pick up eggs and throw them by pressing A, you also could occasionally face off against King Salmonids. In addition to the new boss Salmonids. Originally, in most rotations, there was a predetermined King Salmonid or a random one. Nowadays, you have to get a predetermined one or a triumvirate. More about it. Over time, during the big runs, where a multiplayer stage would be invaded by the Salmonids, you would have to fend that stage off from Salmonid attacks. And they just got more crazier and crazier. We got 3 King Salmonids, culminating with the big run with the Triumvirate. And these were completely insane, I'll tell ya. Originally, you would get rewards for your runs based on the score of every single player. However, due to the fact that many players drop, a significant chunk of players drop big run, this led to the rewards being a little bit too high overall. And eventually it got to the point that that bronze was downright inaccessible to most casuals. So they ended up changing it so that there were thresholds, which was agreed by everyone to be a good idea, since pretty much now it meant that you could at least get you would at least get the podium. In March of 2023, they would also add extra work, where you basically went solo or a team. You couldn't actually go solo in the first extra work. You basically did a predetermined 5-wave shift using the same weapon each wave, and the waves would just get more intense, and there were usually 2 night waves, and sometimes it could be borderline unbeatable, depending on your skill level. Yeah. Getting paid minimum wage for this stuff! Actually, that's kind of a lie. I'm not getting paid minimum wage, I'm getting paid by pachinko machines. Grisco itself is funny enough based off of the illegal black companies that would operate in Japan, and they were basically companies known to illegally operate and violate labor laws. Fast forward to the 2023 fresh season in spring, in at least North American Japanese spring of 2023, where we got the first wave of the Splatoon 3 expansion pass, which involved getting to see the Squid Sisters back. And hang on a minute, hang on. Is it just me, or can you actually see the music video for Tomorrow's Nostalgia Today in that camera? Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And not only did the Squid Sisters debut with 2 new songs, this song playing right now, Tomorrow's Nostalgia Today, but we also got a song with Big Man providing vocals as well. So that was pretty cool to see as well. The song was called Liquid Sunshine, and it debuted during the Nessie vs. Aliens vs. Bigfoot Splatfest. During that time, we had a few in between. During the chill season, we got 2 more Splatfests. Spicy versus Sweet versus Sour, which I was on Team Sweet and won. And then we had the original incarnation of the Milk Chocolate Splatfest, which I did not participate in because I was in Europe when it happened, but I would have gone on Milk Chocolate. Although in retrospective, I probably wouldn't have gone on Milk Chocolate if given the opportunity. Now, one of the cool things you actually could do... let me show you. Actually, we can't do it here. We gotta go back to Splatsville first before we do anything else. So, something cool was the update they gave to the Squid Sisters models. If you actually oops. So there was an update they added to the Squid Sister models. Most specifically, if you actually take a look at Marie right now, there are some elements of her Pop Idol outfit that do light up. Specifically, her shoe, the green on her shoes, the stripes on her dress, and her leggings also are, I don't know if they're leggings or tights, but they glow in the dark. This is actually pretty funny, considering that Marie herself is a firefly. It's based off the firefly squid, because her Japanese name is Hotaru. And, of course, I'm pretty sure we got the same poses for her. I even believe, if I recall correctly... No, I thought for a set the strings on her corset also lit up, but no. It's just the stripes on her dress, her tights, and her shoes. But yeah. They finally let Marie glow in the dark, and Callie also got a similar upgrade as well. We also got another major collaboration Splatfest during the Fresh season. In the Drizzle season, we got a collab Splatfest themed around the free Pokemon types for the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, aka Gen 9. When when The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out, we had Power versus Wisdom versus Courage, which I feel was a good idea for a Splatfest. And we also got ourselves a special edition for a Tricolor map. Specifically, we got one for the Triforce. And I know what you're all gonna think. James, it's so nice Nintendo finally listened. Let's have a fun map to play Tricolor. No, it's because Nintendo would look utterly stupid if they didn't make a Tricolor Terraform map in the form of Triforce for the Zelda Fest. Summer would roll around and we would later have ourselves the challenge mode. They definitely provided different alterations to the main game, but at the same time, these came at a bit of a cost. You see, originally the time slots were usually 3 different times in a 24-hour time period, with each slot being 2 hours. This will later be changed to have it be 6 time slots during Shell Season 2023. You could sometimes you could only use certain weapon types. Sometimes you'd have different effects on the battlefields. And we also got ourselves a special ice cream themed Splatfest, with the choices being vanilla, strawberry, or mint chip. I know what you're thinking, James. Why is it mint chip and not chocolate? I guess Nintendo was trying to get this one to cater also for Japan, because Baskin-Robbins was sponsoring this one. But yeah, this kind of probably backfired, since Team Vanilla ended up winning again. And that was the 3rd of 5 consecutive wins that Shiver Hohoyiro ended up winning. And the less said about the discourse online about Shiver winning Splatfests, the better. Especially knowing that we would later have the Money versus Fame versus Love Splatfest. Which, man, I feel like they do that every single time in Splatoon. There's at least one Splatfest that is love versus money versus something else. And, Fame was added to give it a, so we could have a free team. And eventually, in September 2023, all hell broke loose. For the first anniversary fest, they decided to have Shiver, Fry, and Big Man have themselves the teams to see who would make the best leader. Looking in retrospect, this was probably one of the dumbest moves Nintendo ever made. Or at least I think. Especially concerning the online discourse. I swear there were people who saw the Splatfest as just federal elections or something. I know that's a bad comparison, but it's just what I'm most familiar with. We got another song that debuted called Big Betrayal, and basically, it was written by Big Man himself, and it was meant to be what probably was the reaction of Shiver and Fry discovering that Big Man wrote a song and collaborated with the Squid Sisters. Like I said, the song was actually written by Big Man himself, so... Boy. Man, I don't get what it is with Shiver and Fry being completely unaware that they have special guests during their concerts. During the first concert that was held in 2022, the Squid Sisters made an appearance, and apparently Shiver and Fry were not informed, didn't know, completely ignored it ahead of time, and then the same thing happened at the February 2024 concert to promote Side Order. Jesus Christ. It was also during Drizzle Season 2023 that we got our first holiday-themed Splatfest. Specifically, we got Splatoon. It was a true thriller. Then we got our first regional Splatfests in November with the Handshake versus Fist Bump versus Hug Splatfest outside North America, outside Japan, inside Japan. It was basically, what is the name of the red bean paste filled custard snacks? Is it Keitenyaki, as said in Kyoto, Obanyaki, as is said in Tokyo, or Imagawayaki, as it is said everywhere else? This also is the first time we got different results. For example, Shiver hilariously won the Handshake versus Fist Bump versus Hug Splatfest, while let me think. While Fry and on Team Obanyaki would win the Japanese Splatfest. But hey, at least Fry finally got herself a win after having gone almost 9 straight months without one. And then afterwards, we got ourselves Frosty Fest in December in January 2024, which was awesome. And we had the third and final Big Man sweep. Big Man had swapped. There have been 2 sweeps in the Splatfest so far. Team Water and Team Solo both were Big Man sweeps, while Shiver completely sweeped on Team Power during the Zelda Splatfest. White paint always wins, people. This is why I always say, go for the white paint teams. You're guaranteed to win. It only got worse from there. Or better, or whatever the hell. First off, February of 2024 was a great month to be a Splatoon fan. I will show you why. Alright. Welcome to the order sector. So, to elaborate, we finally got ourselves Side Order. And that was pretty cool. Side Order came out on February 22nd, 2024. But in the meantime, we had ourselves the Deep Cut concert with Off the Hook on February 10th. The weekend of February 16th to 18th, we had ourselves the 2 new Splatfests. Friday versus Saturday versus Sunday outside Japan. And Red Bean Paste versus something else versus Custard. I don't know what the second choice was, but it was a type of filling. I think it might have been honey, I'm not really sure. And that ended with Big Man on Custard winning, while Shiver won on Team Friday. And then finally we got Side Order. Side Order is Nintendo's first take on roguelike gameplay. Specifically, your goal was to assist Pearl and Marina with climbing up through a virtual world that a sentimental being had taken over. And you basically had to climb up the 30 floors of that spire, and if you failed, you had to start back at the beginning of the top, and you lost everything. But you ended up getting pearls as rewards for how far you went. And I think I'm the only one who, not the only one who misread it as prize. And you could actually, let me show you. Once you unlock Marina, which takes place early in the game, she will let you actually give you some extra skills and abilities. So, if you're wondering why I turned these off, this is mainly because I tried doing a hackless randomizer, and that failed, so I'm going to change the palette if I want to try again. There we go. If you use Agent 8's palette, you basically can't do anything. I'll also turn the risky rewards off because don't really need that. Don't really need that. Each of the floors had a different objective. Floors in multiples of 5 would have vending machines, so you could basically, replenish on lost lives or get extra chips. And also, Pearl assisted you as well, throughout the games. As well. Pearl Drone is very useful. Alright, still need a couple pearls to finish that hack. But yeah. I really hope Nintendo definitely tries more roguelikes in the future. And speaking of... And once Side Order was finished... You gotta go somewhere pretty cool. You gotta go to Inkopolis Square, where Off the Hook will debut a remix of Color Pulse, which met with mixed reception. And then the Headliners High, parentheses, We're So Back, which was hell of a banger, agreed by everybody. And also they brought out the keytar that Marina will usually play during Muck Warfare during the Splatoon 2 concerts. And also, we had so much great interactions with Pearl and Marina, and even Optimizuda during Side Order. And I think it's safe to say, yeah, this whole DLC all but confirmed Pearl and Marina are lesbians. I mean, you don't need to say it, Nintendo, if they really are. You can just show us and we'll be fine. Personally, I'm happy for Pearl and Marina. And I hope they continue to rock our worlds. We got more Splatfest over time. We had drums versus guitar versus keyboard outside Japan. Inside Japan, we had ourselves the... In Japan, you had the potato chip Splatfest, lightly salted, consomme, or seaweed flavored. And then we went back to global themes afterwards. If you lived in Japan, if you lived everywhere in the world, we had Spring Fest, which featured one of my favorite costumes for the Squid Sisters, with the pastel colors and striped leggings. Both of them looked like characters out of Strawberry Shortcake. We had ourselves the Apocalypse Splatfest. Would you just if we had if we had an apocalypse happen, would you just continue your daily routine? Would you complete all your wishes, or would you try and survive? Trying to survive basically steamrolled us. Fry ended up winning only her third Splatfest overall, and the second one outside Japan after 12 straight losses and 15 straight months. Nice to know that if Fry wins our Splatfest, we're all going to hell. I'm joking, I'm joking. And then we had ourselves a brand new special summer-themed Splatfest called Summer Nights, which is named after the duet that John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John performed in the musical film Grease. The choices were, would you rent a palace, a theme park, or a beach for a day? I was on Team Beach. Beach ended up winning. And then we had ourselves our final regular... We had our penultimate regular Splatfest at the time of filming the video. Bread versus rice versus pasta. And that was and rice ended up winning. I was on Team Rice because rice can also be made into bread or pasta. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we eventually got something pretty amazing. Ready to see it? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the Grand Festival. Promoted as the biggest Splatfest of all, this event lasted 72 hours, and like I said in my previous videos, this is what would happen if the Glastonbury Festival in Somerset County, England, UK, and the Osheaga Festival in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, went on a honeymoon to Las Vegas together. And as you can see, there are a lot of signatures from all the in-game bands on these banners. Number one, heading in, you gotta see something amazing. We gotta see the Squid Sisters, Off the Hook, and Deep Cut perform on different venues, and they even reused all the live tracks from the Splatoon 2 concerts, with some of them having a new arrangement as well. It was magical as well. Liquid Sunshine had brand new choreography, and it was nice to see how they would work out that song without Big and Stingray providing those vocals on that. Also, I'm just gonna say this for the record, I just find it really funny that the backing bands all look like the Beatles. That is pretty sick, Nintendo. You didn't have to do this, but I'm glad you did. Honestly, this was awesome. I think we probably spent more time watching the concerts than we did actually play the games. And I can't believe I predicted the Splatfest theme correctly for this one, which was going to be, what is the most important to you? Past, the present, or the future? Team Past, I was on Team Future, as a lot of my friends were. Even though Team Future did indeed lose badly, we got no points. We just lasted all 5 categories. But But I will say this was a time I won't forget, especially during the finale, when all 3 idols performed together. It was just awesome. And I also managed to buy the replica shirts that Nintendo gave out on their website. But man, yeah. That was pretty much it. We got a few extra Splatfests encores. We had ourselves another Splatoween. In a fantasy world, what would we want to be? A wizard, a knight, or a ninja? Next up, we had ourselves another Frosty Fest. What would you love to receive during the holidays? Money, memories, or presents? I went on Team Presents because it was white paint color, and I won again. Next up was a rerun of the Chocolate Splatfest, which I could finally compete again because I wasn't visiting anywhere. I went on Team White Chocolate and won. And then I went on Team Night for the repeat Springfest. Morning versus afternoon versus night. And I won. And then lastly, the last new special theme Splatfest was the repeat Splatfest of Summer Nights. What do you best travel by, land, sea, or air? I went on Team Land because I usually didn't really play on Shiver's teams. Team C ended up winning that, and it was nice to see Fry win another Splatfest again. And after that, we just had the various Reloop themes. Until now. As of the time of filming this video, we had ourselves the Power versus Speed, the Speed versus Power versus Tactics Splatfest to commemorate the upcoming release of Splatoon Raiders, which was awesome. And if you ever want to and I know what you're wondering, James, how are you at the Grand Festival if it's already over? Well, shortly after the Grand Festival was done, Nintendo put in an update where you could visit anytime you wanted by scanning in one of the Idol amiibos. And if you actually scanned in the amiibos offline, you can now view the concert whenever you want. And that's actually going to be pretty nice because here's the thing. When we get that, once the Switch 1 servers officially go offline, it's going to be pretty sad. So at least, hey, we'll get this memory for good. It's a great throwback to when you could use the Cali Marie amiibos in the plaza to play Splatfest songs anytime you wanted. Alright, but yeah, enough of me talking about the various memories of Splatfest. It was a great time. Honestly, Splatoon 3 was great, and if the Speed versus Power versus Tactics Splatfest is the last one, well, I'd say we went out with a bang. I can't wait for Splatoon 4, and just where the series is going to go from here. Okay, enough reminiscing. You guys came to see me go play some really fun stuff. So, anyways, give me a few minutes. So, give me a couple minutes. We will go back and we will get ourselves ready for the Splatfest playing on Team Tactics. Well, back we are in Agapolis Square. Oh, man. So, yeah. That was pretty much the Grand Festival. Anyways, back to Splatsville to give ourselves one last send-off. Hey everyone, if you just joined us right now, hey everyone, it's James, also known as Flyman. Maybe a little later with Fidovinnie, we're not really sure, but man. In case you're just missing it, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have ourselves some fun. So, let me give you a quick recap on our final ever Splatoon free Splatfest stream. So here's how this is gonna work. For the first, so if anyone wants to actually play Tricolor Turf War, I am going to set some rule. Pool tactics, password 072free. If needed, play 2 matches and then switch out. So if anyone wants to go into a Tricolor Turf War, let me know. But while I wait for that, I'm going to do a bit of pro battles, and give me a minute to actually turn the TV down so I don't accidentally pick up the sound. I'll just turn it up a little bit, just in case I need it. So I'm just gonna play some pro battles and just see what happens. Oh, it's a mirror match. Okay. And so there we go. We're heading out, and the first match of the night is a mirror match. So one of the things about this being a co-op Splatfest, and I'm a little surprised that no one even mentioned this, is the fact that it was 2 promotional Splatoon Raiders. Like, you have to be in the know that this is a co-op fest. Otherwise, you're probably going to think during the dialogue, hey, James, why the hell did they not mention Splatoon Raiders? That would probably be shattering the fourth wall completely. This isn't like The Office or something. I'm not sure if any of the other teams got mirror matches. Most likely they have. For fuck's sakes! Oh shit, the seizure wall is coming. I just want to remind everybody, stay away from the seizure wall. Good thing I died there. Nice! Alright! So I was at Walmart a couple days ago where they had where it had Splatoon Raiders on display for their Nintendo Switch 2 kiosk, and I played through quite a bit of some of it, and all I can tell you about it is that I pretty much like the game so far. I like the venturing. It's gonna be interesting when I get my actual hands on this game. Alright, so we're gonna keep going with this team for right now. You're free mirror on Tricore, so you're gonna stop playing for now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think once the stage rotation changes, I'll switch over to Tricolor Turf War. I still hope we have Fidovinnie available. Alright. I probably need to get a gun or a sword for the next match. I don't think I'm gonna finish top 100, but you know what? I can still try. Oh, by the way, yesterday, funny enough, when I was streaming with Cohen and Nettie, I managed to come across, Z-Mouse. One of Hyper Tiger's main friends. Tower doesn't hold a chance against us. Had to invade the base. Then again, this is Pro Bowl, so I mean, I should have expected this was going to happen. Yeah. Alright. Nice to see some of my friends on the other teams doing pretty good. Alright, we're bound against Team Speed on Flounder Heights. Oh shit, they got flames up. That fucker can shoot 10 missiles as far as the eye can see. Yeah, maybe I should. Oh, good, we have a missile player on our team as well. Nice. Oh, Aura Farm, dude! I finally got to Aura Farm! Man, that was good. That was so good. Avenge me! Oh, it took me by surprise. This up. Alright, we gotta wipe out. Great work. We're doing pretty good so far. Right? going. Till the timer goes. So I'd say so one of the things you can actually take a look at if you're on the Nintendo Today app is the Splatoon Raiders' Deep Cut Island Misadventures. It's a lot similar to the Squid Sisters. Team tactics for when you're able to boot the team with a 100x battle. Nice work, Boomy. I hope you're doing pretty well. Let me know if you actually want in, and I can actually start up a Tricolor Turf War match after this next pro battle. Didn't think we'd win a halftime report. Well, we did, which is a nice thing. Okay, if this game gets a one or more players that send a message, we're switching to Tricolor right away. Alright, let's go do some Tricolor. Oh, to satisfy a True Freaks battle.
If I could have your attention, the members of the winning team are... Zero, Higurama, Fox Something, and Bimo. Wow, how did I get so lucky to have a team like you?
Alright, I'm creating a room for Tricolor Turf War. If anyone wants to hop on in, I will pin the, I'll pin the directions that I wrote earlier. Oh, never mind, it's already pinned. And yeah. You are free to come on in. Yeah, we are cooking. Alright, I guess no one wants to hop on in. Guess I'm going solo. Alright, let's see what Tricolor Turf War we're gonna do. Yep. Welcome to Mirror Match Hell, everybody. Hey, you know what? This is good practice when I actually have to defend. Let me give you some good advice with Mirror Match Tritar. Keep playing through it, because you might actually end up getting a legitimate Splatfest match. Yeah, I'm quite rusty. I think this is like I said, this is my final ever Splatfest stream. Yeah, they're gonna get that. Oh! Yeah, there go the Ultra Sentinels. At least this was a mirror match, so... Yeah, I think the defenders have lost this. We got mirror matches 2 in Tritor. I'm gonna quickly just ask a question. Would you rather go the entire Splatfest without coming across a single match? Because it happened one time in Japan at the very beginning of Splatoon's life, and pretty much Nintendo basically said, we are so not going through that again. Alright, let's see if anyone won. Okay, Team Power won 100x battle. Anyone I know? Jude won on my friends list. Alright. Wow, and a DC too. Wow, that is insane. Alright, we got another battle. Alright, it's mirror match number 2. Ah, shit. Oh. I kind of prefer the old Yotel layout, no offense. Alright, gonna clean this area out. Nice. Alright. Nice work. Why are there so many mirror tricolor battles? Oh god, I asked myself the exact same thing. Chainsaw's painting out the final minute tricolor. We're doing fine here. You once again binge watch stream all weekend, huh? I see. You woke up like an hour ago, huh? Oops, they just fired us. Fizz banging. Water. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, so far so good. Defense is pretty nice. Ah, crud. Well, there goes an opposite and all. How? How do defenders win? I gotta take a minute to put my charger in. Alright. Alright, I got probably try room. See what happens. Alright. Great. Definitely head up. Alright, let's see if we got lucky. Alright. I'm attacker. We need a mirror match counter this, right? Don't worry, we got a legit match, so... Got it!
Look at you go! I'm cheering as hard as I can!
Alright, that's one ultra signal. Haha, that's what you get. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah! Oh boy, they lost a member. Nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake! And I'm gonna make sure it stays like this. Alright! Team Tactics 1. Alright. Alright, maps and modes have been updated. So for normal, we have Scorch, Scourge, and Hellfish Market. Let's try a bit of normal matches, just see what happens. Alright, off we go. Tactics versus speed. It's like Tails versus Sonic. Good work, team. Why are you the only one paying your team? I don't know. People just like to... People play the game, not the way Nintendo tells them to. That's one way to evade capture. I think Team Speed ended up winning that one. No! Actually, come from behind. Hey. All right. Here we go. Off the ground. Alright, there we go. Man, Team Speed is definitely trying to make like Sonic the Hedgehog here. Alright. Looks like Fidovinnie is ready. I'll start Discord call as soon as this match is over. Alright, I'll plug my earbuds in and then we'll rock and roll. Alright. Welcome on in, Fidovinnie. Allow me to take a minute while I exit this match, and then we can rock and roll. Oh, by the way, I should
I can play for like an hour-ish.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. All right. We can do whatever you want. So we got open, we got pro, we got open, we got tricolor. We can do. Why don't we do half and half and see what happens? Alright, so pass is 072 for the room.
I'm in mood for tricolor.
Excellent. Then we can rock the roll. Whenever you're ready. Oh, okay, no! Whoever just joined, Okay, alright, looks like we'll do an open first, because apparently someone wants to hop on in, so I'll create an open room, start off, and you can hop on it whenever you're ready, Fido. Alright. Going once, going twice. If anyone else wants to hop on in. Going. Alright. Off we go then. So once Kanji is ready, we'll rock and roll. Alright. Here we go. Alright, battle time. So, you excited for
Well, let's shoot the quartets.
So, you excited for Raiders in 2 weeks?
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, I can't believe we're in a home stretch.
I'm also interested, like excited for the new upcoming heist in Bit of Alto.
Yeah. About that, you know how Sony recently said that they're gonna be retiring physical discs at the starter into 2028? Oh, watch out for the watercolor screen.
I just stay here. My job is simply to make sure you guys can safely jump to me.
I see that. We're doing anything to make sure Team Tactics doesn't win, because Team Tactics got first in the... They got first in the halftime report.
Darn it. Watch out!
I see it. Oh, fuck. I died. No, those brush players are deadly when solo. Yeah, I feel like we probably won't be getting any new Splatfest themes until Splatoon 4 rolls around.
Unless the devs put an alternative motive.
But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not upset that we didn't get a Mario Splatfest. I mean, I would have loved one, but hey, they didn't have to do it.
I am Splatfest peak already.
Ah, stat. Try to kill a brush user, they...
Oh, you die already!
Yeah, I think Power won this one. So, interestingly enough, Fidovinnie, you actually created a playlist on Spotify called CPod FM.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, actually. Would be funny if we got actual radio stations in Splatoon 4. Eight.
I stopped using Spotify a while ago, but I just still, support the playlists.
That's good to hear.
I've shifted to Apple Music.
Alright, we got a 10x battle. Alright, here we go. So I think, so I've so far gotten 4 mirror matches in Tricolor Turf War. It makes me wonder what, if any, how many mirror matches the other teams have gotten, because I feel like every team gets mirror matches to some extent.
I want some crunch clashes here and there.
Hey, at least we haven't gotten one of those today yet. Oh, crud. There's a fucking Nautilus out, watch out. Alright, here we go. These things in here.
Or is too scared to come to me.
Oh, free drinks! I better go get those free drinks so I can. Ah, they're gone. Gonna be a little bit too close.
Danger!
Perfect. Our victory is sealed. Anyways, yesterday I managed to get a 100x battle win with Nettie and Hoenn. Yeah, still have color lock on. Oops. Alright, mirror match. Oh well, looks like we're playing in Split Sisters colors, and good god, those colors are bright.
I show no mercy for people who are split partying.
We're split partying where? Ah, shit. Alright, I'm invading the base. I died. Ah, crud. Nice! Another easy victory. Hey, wanna go do some tricolor for a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Alright, the room's up.
Okay, I'm coming. Wait, I need to check something.
Oh. No, this room is only for Fidovinnie. Give me a minute. Maybe I need to hop out of the pool. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. Oh, you're already reward +2. Alright, we're defense.
Uh-huh. It's been a bit since on this tricolor turf war.
Yeah. A lot of folks tend to call it mirror match hell. No guess as to why. Well, that's one way to guarantee an easy tricolor, therefore win. Caesar wall.
Watch out, they're coming! Get them!
Alright, it's gone.
Don't forget to turf.
Alright. Go.
Fight the team, get the power.
Yep. This is gonna be a win for speed and power. Ah, close. Yep, the attackers won.
That was an easy task.
Yeah, this is a you had one job moment. Okay.
I guess it's time to play dirty.
Alright, we're now attackers. Remember, even if Team Speed wins, we also win. Ah, crud. Holy shit, I got it!
Let you go! I'm cheering as hard as I can!
That was fast. Alright. Defenders are doomed! Alright. I am so evil. I am so evil right now. I just hit the attacker's face. I mean the defender's face. Oh wait, that was one of us. Watching your 100th replay right now. So I don't know if you noticed, Vinny, but if you actually listen to the Ultra Sprinklers, you can actually hear Shiver singing out of them.
Yes, I've heard it multiple times.
Can't pull a tactic without speed. Alright. Back on the attack. Alright. Shit! I better go die, better go die, better go die. There we go. I apologize for anybody. I can see one special that's definitely never coming back in Splatoon 4. Nice work, Vinny!
Nice. Yeah, thanks. I thought the answer was trying to get me because they couldn't aim.
Nice! Oh shit, the other team got me. Yeah, the defenders are now in this one.
Nice.
I think we might pull that off, I'm not really sure. Ah! A last second win at that. Hey, at least we haven't gotten any mirror tricolors. Man, they keep doing power. No, that speed is times the attackers. Yeah, I think I'm aware of that. The simps have arrived! Oh, crud! Team Speed just run roughshod of the map. Oh! For God's sakes! Sorry if I got a little frustrated, but, Oh! Okay, this is getting way too out of hand. I'm ready to go take a dip in the pool. Ah, God!
Yeah, I'm heading out now. I'm taking out.
Of Tricolor or the match?
Match.
Or the... Yeah. You know what, that's it. I'm jumping into the lake. You start taking a dip too. Good Lord. What kind of a match was that?
I abandoned the match.
Come on, please. Please, video game, let us play. Yeah. So, back to open, I guess. Oh, by the way, great job on that 100x win earlier. Oh, we got a 10x.
Oh, this map again. Oh, I hate this map so much.
Hey, I see that.
I hate it. It's part of my hair.
Probably not the only person. I just went and invaded their base. So this is something I actually mentioned with my friend Snow Jelly yesterday, that the speed versus power versus tactics all remind me of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails from the Sonic games. Alright, let's see how that went. Nice! Conch shell obtained. Oh, looks like they're already sending them chumps out. And the nukes! God, it's been forever since I called an ink streak a nuke. I traded. Yeah, we ain't winning this one. You want to keep going, or shall we stop?
Let's see if you can win one.
One more? Alright.
If you win one.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, great.
You knew that was gonna happen.
Oh no, they're on base.
Oh, shit! Yeah. Hour one does.
This is why I hate aerospace with every fiber in my hair.
Alright, shall we stop or keep going? Because I think you said you're only gonna...
It's up to you.
Wait, what?
It's up to you.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna actually hop out for a minute and get back into the pool. in case any viewers want to play.
Sure, let's back out.
Alright, for the love of God, I hope we don't get any more mini tapes! Ugh. Good God, Aerospray, gold Aerospray is a menace in Splatfest.
I call it the golden trash can.
They're actually based off airbrushes.
Yeah, I know, but they call it the golden trash can.
That's funny. I think in Splatoon 2 back then, the Blauwaller was nicknamed the quote-unquote toilet. Remember that, Fidovinnie?
No, I never played it. I barely played Splatoon 2.
I don't know who Al is. Shall we leave the room, or?
I don't know.
Alright, let's start a new room. Alright. Alright. I don't know if you've been following World Cup, Fidovinnie, but the Final Four. What?
I don't like World Cup.
Oh, never mind then. Alright, back on Hagglefish Market. Oh, for fuck's sakes! E-leaders can go burn in hell. Oh, come on!
Don't jump, it's too dangerous.
Well, sometimes you just gotta be like Van Halen, you might as well jump. Classic. Ugh, crud.
I want you all, don't jump.
I got to roar +2. First mirror match of the night in open. Oh, the fucking Bloblobber's here. Luigi God. Good thing that was a mirror match.
I can do one more.
Alright. Alright, we're ending off against Please for Love. God, don't be an Aerospray team. Oh, thank goodness. I got splatted by a Subaru.
join someone on the base. See on the flip side.
Alright. So, how's everything been so far? We still have a bit more to go. Alright, so. I have to go back to Pro Battle for a bit. Go. Alright, so, anyways, so definitely Fidovinnie has a cool, playlist called C-Pod FM, on Spotify and YouTube. I will post a link down in the description if anyone wants to, check that out. I'll also put it in the Flameman's World Discord server. So it's a pretty neat playlist, I'm gonna be honest. Nice. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to... Oh, no. I'm gonna have to go through all this again. Alright, so while we're here, let's actually, I guess we'll just take a look at the ambience, I guess. Yeah, I just want to get some pictures of that. What's up, my Harmony Star for a minute? Let's go sub buying Campus Plaza. Figured someone was gonna make that. Gotta be honest, I really love the ambience. I see Delta boast, I have to like them. Oh boy, Nirvana. I'll definitely like this one. I suppose you're gonna gotta be able to get pictures of Pearl Marina, so. Alright, let's head back to Splatsville. I'll do a bit more splatting. Or after we watch Deep Cut's performance. Just love how Shiver's just standing there looking pretty. Alright, let's head back in. Get a bit more Splatfest action in. Team speed just 100x battle. Anyone I know? Nope, nobody I know. Alright, so... let's head back into some tricolor turf floor and just see what happens. Excuse me. Alright. Here we go. Alright. So, just gonna turn to You want to go down a bit? There we go. And off we go. And we'll get the ground pan as much as we can. Right. Oh, Jack Storm was playing. I wonder if they've seen Cars Free before. Ah, bro. Thanks, Cypher! Nice!
There you go, I'm cheering as hard as I can.
It's so fucking worth it.
Oh, fraud!
Oh, come on! Oh, my lord. I hate that deep cat player with the burning passion. Oh boy. Damn it. Very free con shows. Alright. Alright, battle time! I don't know why, but this honestly reminds me of Hong Kong, this map. Team Speed is doing whatever the hell they can to ensure they win. Well, that went well. Alright, back to tricolor. Alright. Team Speed is gonna rush out the map. Oh, we're playing right outside the neighborhood. Funny how that works. Oh, shit. If my opponents have flower cards. Did they? I don't know what special my partner has. Oh, crud. Oh, come on! Yes! Oh. Let's get the ultrasound. Oh, we fine by me. Yes! Perfect. Alright. Oh, we got fist bump there. Nice. Let's get going on that train. Alright, battle time. Alright. Honestly, I love being Snips. I love being attacking team. It's fun. Here we go. Yes! Can I make lightning strike twice? Well, we traded. Nice. It's over. Team Tactics can't save themselves now. Right? Alright, I don't know who won that. Oh, we did! Keep it rocking and rolling. Alright, battle time. And it's a mirror match. You know, considering we got a few wins, I'm fine with that. That's cool, never seen that place to deal to before. You know what would be nice? I really hope they put the tricolor turf war maps and Splatfest into private battles. Thank goodness it's a mirror match. Ah, nice. Classics track card end with mirror match.
Hey.
It's a shame because I got all gold. Alright. This ETN Power won a 100x battle. Sally, it's... Oh, it's Mike! Splat Mike! Alright. I'm gonna try and get luck with my 4 Fessel shells. See if I can get a 100x or triple Frix battle. Alright. This next match will be our last one in a stream. And then I'm gonna call it a stream. And this is the last... And hopefully this will be the actual last ever Splatoon free Splatfest match. And we're ending on a mirror match. Someone please forfeit. You're very in Snowstorm. It's funny. Oh, well, that went pretty well. Kind of sucks we had to end on a mirror match. There's our conch shell for me. Alright, that's the multiplayer maps and modes updates in though, which means we technically have run out of time, but let's see if we can get one last multiplier match. Hopefully we get 100x. It's gonna be a stretch, but I believe in us. Do you believe in life after love? Alright, let's see what we're getting. Damn it. I guess my shells are probably just gonna go to waste. They spotted a big mama! Yeah, I think this is probably how I'm gonna go out. Alright, well, that's probably gonna be it for Splatfest. Not the kind of event I wanted it, but yeah, there's always the results. But ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much gonna be it for Splatfest teams. Ironically, my very first Splatfest, I was on Big Man's team and I lost to Shiver's team. And the final match I ever did in a Splatfest, I lost to Shiver's team while on Big Man's team. That's probably going to be it for Splatfest. But, But of course, we have tradition to do, ladies and gentlemen. I got 34 conch shells that I've just gotta blow on the gambling machine. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the gambling machine. I'm gonna blow all my conch shells. Here we go. All right. That's just... Man, I got so much garbage out of this machine that, I think it's safe to say chances of me getting good shit probably are not gonna happen. I really wish we could, you know, dispose of stuff. Alright, we're down to the teens. Alright, halfway through. More locker decorations. I got an emo, so instead I get cash. Oh! We hit the jackpot! A lot of ability chunks. Alright, 2 more to go. And the last count shell gambled gives me... a greedy AI. Alright, well that is pretty much all the gambling machines. Head backstage to the Mew box real quick. Scan Maria in. Alright. You know. Alright. Kind of the best way to end off. Well, All good things have to come to an end. And my Splatoon free streams are among those things. So far, my second finale attempt we've had so far with the series, and I don't know if it's gonna actually stay, but yeah, I just want to say, definitely, if this is truly the final new Splatfest, I'm just gonna say this was a great, Splatoon 3 was great, can't wait to see where the series goes from here, and, so glad I got to experience it. So anyways, I know what you're probably thinking, James, what's the plan now going forward for Splatoon content? Well, I'm gonna definitely do Splatoon Raiders. I definitely will do, I will definitely make sure to finish up my post-Grand Festival retrospective. I already got the script written out, I just need to sort out all the videos. That will probably come once I'm done my Weird Route video. Took a break from making videos for a while, mainly so I can, you know, not get burnt out by them. And allows me to put out what I think is truly the best in my videos. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy my Splatoon free streams. August 2022 to July 2026. The era of Splatoon free. And hopefully it will be the end. But who knows? If there's a new Splat, who knows? Maybe it won't be the end after all. Only time will tell. But I think this is most likely the end for Splatfests. So I'm just gonna say, we're gonna probably on Monday just do a chill and vibe stream. Probably just playing various different games. And we'll just go check out the emulator, see what kind of new stuff they added, and then, oh! Oh! We got one more thing we can actually do before I officially call it an end on Splatoon 3. Where is... There we go! And finally, I have all the cards in Splatoon 3. Finally. Took me like forever, but yeah. Oh boy. Well, Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we got for tonight. Or today. Definitely hope y'all enjoyed the era Splatoon 3. That's gonna be it for all streams. Big runs are probably gonna be done, at some point. Extra works are just cycling through. Random weapon salmon rotations, they were good while they lasted. And Splatfests, yeah, I don't think we're getting any new Splatfests until Splatoon 4 comes out. Splatoon 3, I'll try to get, hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have my, Splatoon 3 post-Grand Festival retrospective out. I definitely want to do a review of Splatoon Raiders by the end of next year. Who knows? Maybe in time for the 5th anniversary Chapter 2, I'm going to have my my revised edition of my Weird Route video. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed the Splatoon 3 streams. See you all when Splatoon 4 comes. My name is James, also known as Flagman, and I am signing off. See you next time. I am signing off. Thank you. You've all been great. Stay fresh. Don't get cooks out the hut. Catch you later. I'll see you next time.